What? Wah, wah. Good morning, afternoon, evening. It is taco time. Taco time. Taco time. Taco time. How's everyone doing today? Are you feeling miraculously preserved? I feel better. I wasn't sick or anything. It's just, I think my house is probably very dry. Imagine my surprise when I wake up. I'm just like, oh, my nose is kind of runny today again. I wonder, surely it's a sign of me getting rid of my cold. And then I look down, I'm just like, oh. Oh. I just had food, which is why I sound scratchy. Nah, my pillow cover is okay. It's like, it was fine when I was lying down, but when I got up, it was like, oh. Oh. I don't know. It's fine. It would have been a disaster because my auntie's just got me new pillow covers. So if I stained that with the blood of my enemies, which is myself, that would have been bad. I know Mama really likes making things, and this time she made me new pillow covers out of satin, I think. It's very soft. It's very nice. And so I don't want to ruin it. Although I woke up and I saw... You know when you sleep really well and you wake up to a pool of drool? Or like the signs of a pool of drool, like on your pillowcase. I'm not gonna state it. There may or may not have been evidence of good sleep on the new pillowcase. There may or may not have been one. Not gonna specify, but... Anyways. I bet Mama thinks I sleep really weirdly. I bet anyone thinks I sleep really weirdly. They would understand because I taught her the ways. But... There's a specific way I lay out my pillows when I sleep. And it's very... It has to be just right. It has to be just right. And I need minimum of 2 pillows and or... 1 pillow, 1 relatively medium-sized plushie to make it happen. It's so weird because in Japan, I sleep on my plushie because my pillow is like one of those really cheap pillows that like they give out for free at the apartment when you move in. So it's like they give me 2 pillows, but even if I put the 2 on top of each other, it's so thin that's basically not there. So I have been putting those pillows in like I make a little corner with it, if you know what I mean. And then I have 2 plushies. I have many plushies. I have 2 plushies in Japan of Chiikawa and Hachiware that I won from the Crane games. At first I was like, man, how am I gonna do with all these plushies? But then I realized it's such a good pillow. And I hug one to sleep, and I use the other as a pillow. I switch it around so they're equally squished. But yeah. So it's weird having actual pillows back home. Although I should really get a real pillow in Japan. I really should. Yeah. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked again. No more sidetracking. Let us talk about the purple one in the room. The purple thing in the room. There are multiple, but the most purplest of them all, which is on my this side. That's right. Revision is live. You can listen to it. Woo! Woo! Pats, 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 pats. Pats, 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 pats. Congrats on the EP release. Might be a bit too early to ask if there's specific colors related to each of the new songs. Ugh, I need to blow my nose. It's getting clogged already. Okay, hold on. Let me clear my. Hokushu, hokushu. Anyways, well, you guys already know 4 of the songs on there. I talked about those songs already, but I hope you guys got another listen at them. What else? I guess I can talk about the new songs. 2 new songs, and the reason why I said there's 7 songs, but one of them is not really new. My nose. It's the fact that the last song, the 7th song, is the acoustic version of Violet. It's right. Yeah, which is, I mean, I think older fans will know that acoustic instrumental actually existed since basically the release of the original Violet, because I think a little while after Violet was finished, Saving-san was just like, oh, by the way, I made an acoustic version for fun. Here you go. I was like, what? I didn't ask for this, but thank you. And if you guys didn't know, Saving-san is like a goat on the guitar. He's a really good guitar player. So I was like, oh man, acoustic version is so good. But yeah, and when the talks of including more tracks on the EP came up, at first I was like, oh, I know there's already an acoustic version of Violet. Can we re-record and include that? They're like, okay, but we still want 1 more new song. So I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, the acoustic version is the 2025, I guess. It's not 2026. 2025 Ina version. Yeah, starting the and ending the EP with Violet. Keikakudori. But I have to say there's 1, maybe 2 more things I want to release related to the EP down the line. One of them is a big MV I'm planning that is in the works. That will, I think, probably when it releases, it's gonna be a time where I talk about my entire vision. I think there are some fans who have already gotten kinda close or gotten some of the parts correctly. I was just like, okay. So I'm excited to see what you guys think after everything is unveiled. I know. Yeah. Okay, what should I talk about for? I mean, I already talked about. Actually, there's a really funny. Let me turn off the BGM for a second. There's a really funny thing that happened while recording the acoustic version of Violet, because I recorded the acoustic Violet like all in one go, and I was just in the moment, you know, singing. But there's one big difference between what should I say? Between the original version and the acoustic version, which is the very last part. Hold on, I wonder if I... Okay. Where's my mixer? Ah, okay. So, so on the very first take, Saving sent me this after, because apparently, I recorded Violet acoustic on the same day as TAKOTIME. So, this was after like, and so the music staff sent, I guess, all the files without without getting rid of mistake takes. And so this is the very first take I did of Violet acoustic, the very end. I forgot there's no shitteru at the end. I was like, shitteru. And so I guess when Savin-san was mixing, he was like, so I guess they sent me all the files because I laughed really hard after I got to the very end. Let's listen to it again. Okay. Shitteru. Oh, that's so funny. Shitteru don't. But anyways, there might be many reasons behind why there's no stereo at the end, but it would be really nice if you guys who are at Drawn to Dawn would, you know, maybe fill in the blanks. Cough, cough. Cough, cough. Cough, cough. You guys have many jobs for Drawn to Dawn, but, you know, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It'd be really nice if I finish off Violet acoustic and everyone goes, "She did it!" Yeah, yeah. Assume it was Drawn to Dawn. It technically isn't, but I think it would add more meaning if you guys fill in the blanks, you know? Now that I think about it, I think this is okay to mention because I already told the staff about it. It would be really nice if you guys going to Drawn to Dawn memorize the last chorus part of a certain song about blue things and sing along, if you know what I mean. a certain blue song. No, not Mechanopsis. It's not my song. It's a different artist's song. But you know that song. Yeah. Maybe I'll talk about it closer to the date. But anyways, that's how Violet Acoustic was what should I say? Included. And I think Stevenson also actually improved the instrumentals from the very first one I had too, so thank you very much, Sabin-san, always. Because this whole journey of making songs with stories and having this vision wouldn't have started without Violet. Violet, you know, always will have a special place in my heart because it is my first original. Never, you know, really thought of myself as someone who does a lot of music, but it's something that I've learned to really like over the years. And so I think it holds a special place in everyone's hearts. So I'm glad that, because, you know, when I look at, especially like illustrations and stuff, when I look at stuff I've drawn like 5-6 years ago, I'm just like, I want to redo it. But especially with like making an MV with a song that's like almost 5 years old, you know, you'd really want to re-record a lot of stuff, but you know, it's probably not the best. But for Violet, there's the acoustic version, so I was really happy to kind of, what should I say, portray how much of an improvement there was. Maybe there's a deeper meaning to it. Who knows? Anyways, what else? What should we talk about first? Takodachi no uta or Abyssal Hymn? Can go in order? Okay. Takodachi no uta. Why is Takodachi no uta so sad? By the way, I know the lyrics and the overall nuance of Takodachi no uta is really sad, but doesn't have any ulterior meanings, okay? Literally, when... Okay, so Takodachi no uta was actually the very last song to be added on into the album. And so when I was thinking, because this whole revision is storytelling, I would look at the overall story and I'm just like, okay, where in this storyline can I add a song that would be, you know, not the generic, not the same as the other songs, but still makes sense in this overall storytelling. And after looking at the overall story, I think there was one part that could have used a little more information, what should I say, of like what kind of happened in that section of the story, because it's kind of unclear with only the songs I already had. So I was like, okay, I want a song based on this part of the story, and I had a good idea of what kind of song I wanted, which is, it turned out really nicely. Takodachi no uta was the song that I did not have plans for MV for, but the song turned out so good, and I was filled with so many images in my head when I was listening to it, that I was like, okay, I'll think about making one down the line. But literally to give the perfect, what should I say? Oh, I need the BGM back again. The perfect, because picture says 1,000 words, right? I want the composer to feel the story while they were writing the music. So I quickly cooked up like 15 minutes. I cooked up a short comic or webtoon, like short comic of what I had in mind for that part of the story. And I'll show this off months later. Not right now. It's spoilers. It's spoilers. I can't show you yet. And I think when I first got the music draft, I was like, yes, this is perfect. And then when I heard the lyrics, I was like, this is even more perfect. I know. There's so many fun things, like they included so much wah, 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 wah. And it really conveyed that innocent, melancholic, nostalgic, emptiness, loneliness kind of feeling very well. Yeah. And I think it turned out so wonderful. But it also took a really... I think that was actually the song that took the longest to record. What was it? 5 hours? Because there's a lot of harmony and there's a lot of those like... wah, 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 and those kind of things. Lines to record. And you have to record multiple versions of those. So it took a really long time. And as soon as I was done, I was like, alright, let's go Violet Acoustic. And I just finished in like... I don't know, there wasn't that many takes. But yeah. But it was good, it was good. Yeah. It's an amazing song. I really like Takotachi no Uta. Can't you guys just imagine like one of those like picture books, moving picture books playing in your head when you hear Takotachi no Uta? That was kind of the feel I was going for. Yeah. But mission accomplished. I really like how Takodachi no Uta turned out. And the choreo is actually really cute for it too, so look forward to it. Look forward to it. Yeah. And I think because Takodachi no Uta was included in the overall story, I think in the end, if you piece it all together, it would all make sense a lot better. How things became what... Yeah. I can't English. I've been realizing recently, I just can't English anymore. I get stuck on words so much more easier than before. It's bad. I need to read more books. English is hard. I'm forgetting words. Okay. Well, next song. Talk about it a little bit. Abyssal Hymn. Hymn. I always had trouble pronouncing hymn. him. Google Sensei, how do you pronounce him? Him. Him. Here, him. 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 Abyssal ham. Oh, but what should I say? Isn't this such an epic song? I've always wanted to work with Mirai Kodai Orchestra ever since many years ago. I was like, okay, I can only think of them for this song to be able to come up with something that's so perfect. And they were the ones where I was surprised that they can write really good English lyrics. I was like, oh wait, you can write English lyrics? I was and here I was panicking trying to think about, all right, who can write good English Japanese lyrics? Difficult. But they were like, oh yeah, we can. Do you want it in English or Japanese? I'm just like, oh, both. But yeah, amazing. It turned out so epic. So good. And I don't know if it's a coincidence or not, but they used a very irregular tempo structure. And I was looking at it and I was just like, 11 and 8. It all comes down to 1 and 8. The coincidences. It all comes down to 1 and 8. Yeah, it changes quite a bit. But I was like, what, 11, 8? What? Nani? All these coincidences. The ancient ones are pulling the strings behind everyone's backs. They're calculating. It's all coming together. It was all a coincidence, but I saw it. I was like, oh, that's kind of funny. But yeah, isn't that so epic? And because it's epic, I will give you one clue that Abyssal Hymn it is not an ending. It is a climax. Yeah. And it's so good because I told Mirai Kodai Orchestra the entire story of what I want to be written. Giving them a very detailed, what should I say? A very detailed story. So they know everything. Which is why I think if there is one song that can give you the most clues, it's gonna be Abyssal Hymn. Yeah. I really love how like intertwined the lyrics are, the Japanese and English. They did such a good job. And Abyssal Hymn is the song that I am planning for a big MV. So, which is why I think I hope you look forward to it. It's still in the pretty early phases, but it's already turning out pretty amazing. I think everyone will love it, and it'll be literally the climax of this whole project almost. Of everything that built up to it, and the story and everything. So, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Yeah. Did I make the cover art, you know, for the EP? The EP was drawn by Ninomae. I don't know if you heard of them. Wait, let me see if they're available right now. Hold on. Give me a sec. I'll be right back. Ah! That's the table. I'll be right back. Hey, Ninomae, are you here? Ninomae. Ninomae. Ah! Yamero! Ah! Why are you being so difficult? Stop. Ninomae is being very difficult right now. She doesn't wanna answer the call. Oh, this is not ideal. Ninomae, answer my call. Ah! I think it's working. Oh. Ninomae, is that you? It is I. Ninomae. I drew the album art. Thank you. Such a short entrance. Oh my goodness. Anyways. Another gold trophy for Ninomae. But yeah, see if I can. Let me see. I don't know if I have the lyrics on hand. I have the romaji. I don't know if this is the final though. Been wondering if Takodachi no Uta is written from the perspective of a Takodachi. In a way, yes. But it's a specific Takodachi. Is it a Takodachi? You'll have to see. Is it me? Alas, it was me. It was I. Okay, let me see if I can copy paste this somehow. The lyrics itself is very easy, I think. Easy Japanese. Okay, let me see if I can. Okay. I think this is it. I don't know what's a good way to showcase this is though. Is this good? Okay. Move this over here. And this over here. Down. There we go. Yomeru kana? Ay. Ooh. Official lyrics. Pick screenshots. Lots of hiragana. Exactly! It's gonna be from... I want it to be a very... like, as if it was sung by a kid. You can read the words. Exactly. So... I know people already wrote down the lyrics. I think they're pretty accurate. So... Make it bigger. Doop. Yeah. The fuwa hit you deep in the brain. It's okay, cooperate with the Japanese takodachis. I believe in you guys. And there's a reason behind the choice in language too, in the end. Do I? Yeah, I will give you guys this. Overall, it is lore related. It is. The choice of language is lore related. Yeah, and also for the question, the answer to the question of each song having a different different color. Takorachi no uta is black and white. And Abyssal Hymn is... I think a lot of colors, a lot of different colors. Doesn't have like a standout color to me, at least. It might change depending on how the MV turns out, but currently in my head it's all sorts of colors. That got sadder than it is. Black and white definitely gives some lore clues. It does! It's a big clue! But yes. I think I showed enough of the lyrics, right? You guys took screenshots? You good? You good? Okay, okay. But it's such a cute... such a cute song. I love it. Okay, let's see if I can find the one for Abyssal Hymn. Doko? I wonder if I should share... the Word doc for this. It's a bit It's formatted a bit differently. It's kind of too small. Might be too small for you guys to see. Let me squeeze myself to the side. I'm running out of space. Can you read? Okay, you can read. Okay, that's good. That's good. Now it is time to find myself. To find an infant of the past. Trapped in a deathly hole, lost and cold joy waiting for me. Right, we took the screenshots. Yes, yes. And then... Destiny and fate, lot of give and take. I'll return again. I'll see you again. This was actually kind of hard to record because... What should I say? Like, I would sing one part and I would get used to singing that one part, but then I have to sing the other part. I'm just like, well, I'm singing to the rhythm of the first one, but it has to be slightly offset. And singing in English is really hard. I can't sing that well in English. I don't really like singing in English either because I just don't feel, what should I say, as used to it as singing Japanese. So I hope you're okay if I release more Japanese songs, because even when I'm recording, I just record better in Japanese. Anyways, now it is time to find myself. You will never be alone. All sorrow disappear. No more fear. You're safe from the storm. A ray of light pierces the night. I will always be by your side. Oh, I can't wait for you guys to see the MV for this. Okay, I think you guys are good, right? Okay. Let me return to the center. It hurts. It hurts my head to be on the side. Okay. Whew. We good. It'll be worth it. You know, this was the project. This EP was the project that really made me realize how fun it is to tie everything together into one cohesive story. Yeah. honestly, I don't know. I've started brainstorming like what do I want to do from here on, but I still haven't found like that one spark that like ignites this in like another big project, right? Because Violet and Mechanopsis really sparked this entire EP and the story. Yeah. But we'll see, we'll see. You never know. Inspiration strikes from anywhere. Speaking of which, now that Revision is released, Kiara's album is coming out soon too. She put out the album preview yesterday, I think. Yesterday. So good. Oh my goodness. I saw her rehearse, practice some of the songs, and so wonderful. I love seeing Kiara dance and sing. Yeah. Very, and oh yeah, and Callie's too. Wow, back to back to back. February is the month of myth. What does February have to do with myth? February is a very mythical month. It's the only month that has 28, 29 days. But it's great. I know. You guys can all line up our albums side by side. No, it's exciting. So much music, excitement. Oh my goodness, since we're in February, 2 months-ish till Drawn to Dawn. Less than 2 months until Fest. Oh my goodness, I'm worried about my schedule. Less than 2 months. Oh, very waku waku. Very waku waku. Wish I could go, but LA is far. It is quite far. It is very far. But you know, if you're interested, we also do have streaming tickets. You know, if you wanna watch. Yeah. And Fest is always so exciting, but so big. There's so much happening at once that I'm always like... It's as if I just faint at the start of Fest. And then I wake up and then Fest is done. Because everything is so busy and everyone's like... Zoom, 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 that like, I'm just like... What's going on? What's going... And then it's over. Curious what you're doing at the university thing for Expo. Oh yeah, I have a little, I don't know, what was it, like short amount of time. I'll be appearing at the hololive, what is it, university booth thingamajiggy, a little panel, mini panel. I'll be able to talk to you guys live if you happen to be there. Professor Inna, connoisseur or self-proclaimed connoisseur of cookies, shall test your knowledge on food preferences, perhaps? I don't know. Shall judge your tastes. Self-proclaimed PhD in cookieology. We'll be good. We'll be good. But yeah, oh my goodness. What else did I want to talk about? I should have written down everything. I think I covered most of the things I wanted to talk about. But I can't believe it's finally out. It's finally out. Love that all of Myth got a Funko Pop, Callie, Kiara, and Sakura Miko. Nyeh. Nyeh. That's right. I just have to be a little more pink. And speak more elite. Inatanye. You have mixed feelings about that announcement. Will you love me even if I'm a Funko Pop? Yes. No. I'm seeing some no's. I cannot taint the whole virtual. You would love me as a Funko Pop? Alright, alright. What else was I gonna talk about? There's so much happening that my brain is drawing a blank. I know ever since I got home, like when I'm home, it feels like I'm like disconnected from the rest of the world because I'm just myself. And there's no one around me other than Mamanis, who's like a vulture eyeing for a chance to visit me. Any chance she got. My brain is so behind everything. I have so much homework now that piled up when I was disconnected from the world. And I'm already returning so soon. Time zoomed by so fast. Oh yeah, I made some sort of dessert that I kept seeing on like YouTube for Mamanis and Papanis. And I was like, oh, it turned out sweeter than I thought. And I showed it to them. They're like, oh, it looks so good. And then they ate it. They're like, oh, it's not that sweet. And I made too much. So I gave some to them. And then they were like, oh, I'll just give it to some friends and stuff. And then Malani's messages me this morning and she's just like, oh, can you make some more? Because apparently she was talking to her friends and they were like, oh, we're curious what it tastes like. Because Malani's was complimenting it so much. They were like, oh, we want to taste. And then so I was like, oh, I mean, I guess I can make some. I do have some ingredients left. So I'll be making that sometime. I know, and then Mamanis was like, I didn't I didn't think I would be asking you for desserts and stuff. I was like, cook, cook, cook. Cook, 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 cook. And then Mama Niece was like asking for the recipe, and I was like, oh, I just followed the recipe online. You should follow that too. And then she kept asking me the details. I was like, Mom, I know you want to try make it, but I think you should follow the recipe the first time. Because I'm too well experienced with situations where Mama Niece would just try to make some stuff just from memory and and it didn't turn out the greatest sometimes. It's pretty funny. But yeah. Okay. Should be good. Anyways. Well, yeah, instead of getting cake, I got myself a nice yogurt drink to celebrate the occasion. Oh my. I don't think they have this in Japan. I almost forgot to have it before going back to Japan. That would have been a disaster. Am I watching Free Run? Not right now, because I don't think Netflix has it. Does it? I know it has the. I know it has season 2. I don't know if it has simultaneous episodes. Maybe in Japan. Maybe I'll watch it when I'm back in Japan. I can't use Crunchyroll in Japan, so there's no reason for me to keep my subscription. Yeah. Am I planning to watch the new Hathaway movie when I get back to Japan? Of course! I was actually so sad when they revealed the airing date. I was just like, not the airing date, the release date. I was like, no! I guess I'll watch it after I get back. Guess I'll watch it when I get back. The one time I'm not in Japan. There's so many streaming services these days with all different shows. It's hard to choose. I mean, like, Netflix is a good choice, but like I used to also have Disney, but I got rid of it because I don't really watch that much. But then Mamanis and Papanis were interested, and then apparently Mamanis and Papanis got rid of their TV, like the cable thing, because they got like a new TV, and it's like a smart TV, so they don't really need like actual channels anymore. So they were like, oh, we got rid of the cable, and we just started subscribing to Disney. And so I was like, hey, law of equivalent exchange, hand over the Disney account since you're using my Netflix account. Hand it over. And you know, Anani's, when I first subscribed to like Spotify, she was like, oh, how about you subscribe and we do a family plan? I'll send you my share of the plan every month. She hasn't never sent her part of the plan after the first month. Classic. The laws of give and take. Can I kick her out? I technically can. I'll save that for the last resort. If she ever does anything, which she probably will never do. If she does something that makes me really, really mad or upset at her, I'll think about it. And then she'll listen to me. It's my bargaining chip, exactly. You want my Netflix? You want my Spotify? That's right. You gotta listen to me. Obey. Yeah. Speaking of which, I also do need to go back to the factory. I'm thinking now. I keep thinking about it. I spent a bit of time yesterday because I finally finished the Zooling story on my main account. And I was trying to set up the what's it, zero light. And the ideal theoretical yield was 60 per minute. So I was like, okay, I got this. And then I looked at my yield and it was like 23 per minute. I was like, oh. This is why I don't have a factory in real life. Alama. It's only 1/3 of the theoretical, yeah. But I figured it out. There was just the blockages of carbon because the carbon generating system I was using is 1 flower to 2 carbon, and I only had 1 lane of carbon depositing stuff. So I just changed that to 2, And then I optimized some other stuff, and I finally did reach 60. But I was like, man, I learned so much. I learned so much. But it's a long story. I don't know if I'm ready to do it again. Ugh. Am I gonna stream the game again? I want to. I actually want to make a good factory on the stream account. We need more Japan. Get walked. Need to make a get walked sticker. Hypergriff, please. I need a get walked. Get walked. Man, I want to fight with a walk. Hey, management, can I get a walk instead of a book? I want to fight with the big walk. Except it's not theoretically possible because I have trouble holding my walk in real life. Because it's so heavy. You know, like when you try to like pour whatever is on the wok to the plate and you lift the entire wok, you try to scrape the contents with your other hand. I'm just like, I need more muscle because I can't hold the wok with one hand without shaking. And I don't have the greatest, strongest wrist either, I have to say. You know, all my days as a gamer has weakened my left wrist. I love how a lot of artists like deal with carpal tunnel on their right hand or like their dominant hand for drawing, and I'm just like, my left hand hurts from all the gaming sessions back in the day. The gaming injury. It's okay. These days though, I have optimized my workspace. Most places. I mean, even in the apartment back in Japan, I think. Congrats on release because of delayed out. It's a 3-month album in 1 week, which is kind of cool. Wow! Oh my goodness. I already talked about it earlier in the stream, but I was about to say, man, I can't wait for everyone to see you perform some of your new songs because they're so cool. The choreo is so cool too. I can't wait. I can't wait. Waku waku. Waku waku. Love you, Mama. Man, exciting. Imagine all the fun things we're gonna do this year. I'm so excited. Oh yeah, speaking of which, now that I remember, we need to start planning for that that other thing. I think we were distracted by a different fact and then forgot to actually discuss stuff that needed to be discussed. Yes, yes. That's right, I slid into her DMs. You guys jealous? That's right. Of her? Oh, you. No, I got DMs of my own. I got DMs at home. The DMs at home. It's okay. That's literally me and my text messages. Like I get texts from people. I look. It's just my mom. The DM stands for Dandori Master, right? I'm somewhat of a DM myself. Yeah. Don't I DM other whole? I mean, of course I DM other members. I'm talking about text messages here. Text messages is just, here's your authentication number for this and this account. Here's your authentication number for this and this account, mom. Here's authentication number for this and this number. The one-time passcode for this account is this number. Your monthly bill for this and this is this much. Make sure to pay. Anyways. Man. I always feel so... It's like releasing something. It feels like Christmas. And kind of... in a weird way, because... I don't feel that much different during Christmas. It just feels like another day. And I feel like... It's weird because I worked so hard for the project, but once it's out, I'm just like... Huh. Huh. It's out there now. It's out of my hands. Yeah. Now what do I do? I've never felt the Christmas spirit. I am the Grinch incarnate. But you're not green. Yeah, but my rival is. Is your rival green? Huh? Don't think so. Didn't think so. Speaking of Pokemon though. Sorry, I saw a Pokemon comment. I forgot that before I left for Japan last time, I managed to buy the Pokemon manga that I remember really enjoying when I was a kid. I was like, oh, I can totally buy that now. I'm an adult. I'm an adult. I can buy it now. I remember I bought it. I didn't get to read it before I left. So I just remembered about it. I should read that. I love my collection of library. I was actually looking through all the books I had in my mini library, and there's actually so much books I collected over the years. And like, I can stay inside my little closet for hours and hours and hours. Adult buys children books. Yeah, what's wrong with that? It's better than not reading any books at all, huh? It's better than, you know, doom scrolling all day. Might as well just read children's books. Or manga, or anything else. I'm an adult. I can eat ice cream for breakfast. You know, that's what I've been kind of realizing recently too. Like, I think it's so easy to forget the child in you. And without that child in you, it's so hard to be more whimsical in a way. Yeah, that's the word, whimsical. It's okay to release that child outside. It's fine. It's okay to forget you're an adult sometimes and enjoy the fun things. Yeah. Cause, okay, so I was like, one of the reasons I really wanted to, or one of the things I really wanted to do when I got home was to check my really old hard drive that has all the really, really old files in it. But then, when I plugged it in, I realized most of it was empty. And I was like, did I accidentally wipe a lot of data? And all my files from like more than 10 years ago was gone. And then I was like, it can't end like this. So I recovered a lot of the files and I got them back, thankfully. And I was looking at some of the dates and I was like, oh, I drew this in 2016, I remember. And then I look at the clock and I was like, that was 10 years ago. 2016 was 10 years ago. I just crumbled into a pile of dust. Where did our time go? Man. But then I saw some of the things I drew back then. I was like, wow, I had some like really good ideas. But I know back in the day I didn't have the skills to fully realize the idea into a real, you know, illustration or anything, so I was just revisiting some of the older stuff. I was like, ah, nostalgic, nostalgic. Redo some older art on stream. I cannot. For obvious reasons. But yeah, 2016 is 10 years ago. Imagine that. Oh, that was just the yogurt drink and the straw. It's a plastic straw, so it's like wobbly now. I can't quite get to the drink part that I want to because the straw is so soft. Stardew Valley will be 10 years old this month. Wow. Wow. Very old. Speaking of which, I was talking with a friend and they were talking about the word glazed. Or they were like, oh, did you hear? Do you think like this and this people are glazing over there? I was like, I know this might be an old person question, but what does glazing mean? I was like, you talking donuts here or what? Are we talking like glazed donuts or like what? Yeah, but Grandma Ina might make. Hear me out. Grandma Ina might make or might post on TikTok. Can you believe it? Grandma Ina's trying to be hip with the kids, okay? But there's apparently some like dance challenges and stuff that we can do that we can only upload to TikTok. And I was like, well, I mean, Grandma Ina kind of interested in being hip with the kids these days. Maybe I'll look into it. Yeah, but I mean, it's gonna be pretty much the same as every SNS account I have, where I just toss things and leave. What algorithm? I just toss whatever thing I make and leave. Algo who? To be honest, I think like, oh yeah, if you guys didn't notice, I finally became an official artist channel on YouTube too. And I wanted that to happen before the EP released, so you guys will have an easier time finding the EP and stuff as well. Because I know before it was kind of all spread all over the place. I had to find it manually, whatnot. So that's what happened. And like apparently there's like some things that you can't, that changes from like a normal account versus like an official artist account, because like you have to actually sign up to be an official artist account. They're like, these are the things that's gonna change, like you can't see the more specific like analytic stuff or whatever. I'm just like, what was I supposed to look at my analytics? I did. So what you're telling me is that nothing's really gonna change. I was like, yeah, it's like some stuff like, oh, you can't post like long shorts, like the 3-minute shorts can only be like under a minute or something, whatnot. And the analytics stuff, etc. I'm just like, I mean, I don't post that many shorts in the first place. None of them are over 3 minutes or over a minute. I don't really look at analytics, so I don't think anything's gonna be an issue. Hope it doesn't mess with the discoverability. That's the thing. I mean, management, close your ears. If I'm being honest with you guys, I'm perfectly comfy in my little corner over here. If things come my way, then let it be. But if I don't grow that much, I mean, I just like my little corner here in the world. Because my mindset for a lot of things is like, if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Like if I'm meant to be Miss Worldwide and people see me everywhere, then that's just gonna happen no matter what. I don't not that I really want that attention. I feel very comfortable in my little corner. You know, if people find their way here, then welcome. You're always welcome to stay in my little comfortable corner. But what about the taco over? Well, that's the thing. That's why I said it's not the ideal end, okay? Because I'm comfortable in my little corner here, and Taco over is not so much. She was on TV! She was on national TV! On the billboards! I would never! Well, at least, unless it seems really interesting. It's a stressful job taking over the world, okay? Yeah, Takeover is too high energy, too public. If you think Takeover is the ideal end, you're forgetting our #1 motto. World domination! Slowly. Slowly. Not visible. Vaguely dominate the world. Exactly. Exactly. It's like it happens. It just happens. Yeah. Are we technically Shadow Garden? I am inatomic. Man, is there a new anime season coming out? I actually had quite a lot of fun watching that. I am atomic. Same with Solo Leveling. Like, it's one of those shows you just watch with your brain off. And you're just like, hey, it's kind of enjoyable. It's like no thoughts but fun sort of series. The comfort food of anime? No. It's the junk food of anime. It's like you don't have too much of it, but you want when you have a little bit, you're just like, oh, it's kind of good. It's like all those like series like isekais were like, oh, I'm reincarnated as like the bad person, but I'm gonna change my fate by being a good person, and now all the characters are into me. All that sort of types of series. Or the this is my 7th time reincarnate, or 7th time being like being unalived, and then I wake up and it's like 7 years ago. I must restart to make sure I don't die. You know what we should do? We should watch what's that movie with Tom Cruise? 난다kke. Edge of Tomorrow! Yeah, Edge of Tomorrow. That was a fun movie. I want to rewatch it. It's been years. It's been years. They're making it into a movie. Wasn't the movie like by Studio for what was the name? I always forget how to pronounce the studio's name. 4°? 4C? Is it Science Saru? Oh, it's Saru! Oh! Which one are they making? What's a different movie I'm thinking of? Maybe something different. Oh, I mean, I remember seeing how the art style was so much different. It was pretty cool art direction, I remember. Hello, Grams! Welcome, welcome. Oh. Very first comment. Unfaithful adaptation of the light novel with good visuals and action. Man. Hard to find satisfying series these days. I didn't even see what the list of anime this season, other than like Frieren and some other things. Oshinoko, Jujutsu Kaisen, Jigokuraku. I just remember this. Whatchamacallit? This season was just packed. Oh, Fire Force? Wait, I haven't heard anything about Fire Force. Exchange Fake. I watched the first couple episodes on the plane. Vigilantes. I know I had a few episodes ready to watch on the plane, but I didn't get to watch it yet. Wait, there's new what? How come I have not heard anything about it? What? No, I watched the first season. I heard nothing about the second season until today. What? Well. I quite enjoyed the first season, so I think it's a good watch for those interested. Golden Kamuy. But Golden Kamuy is one of those series I have to save to watch all at once. It's a good marathons kind of series. Oh, the Darwin incident. I was always interested. I didn't get to read it, but I was always interested what it's about. Medalist season 2. Kaya-chan wa kowakunai. I've seen some clips of this one. It was kind of cute and kind of scary, but cute. I'll see. I just have to wait 10 weeks to watch Frieren. Maybe I'll give up and watch Frieren earlier. I probably will. What about next season? Oh, I should look at what's coming up next season. I feel like I just have like less and less time to watch anime these days. Even with like when I'm working on stuff, I need to be focused. Next season, ReZero and Tensura and Classroom of the Elite. Oh, and Wistoria. Wistoria is really good, guys, by the way. I really enjoyed it. And Witch Hat Atelier. Oh, next season is also packed. And Ascendance of a Bookworm. Oh. Oh, there's also the Yomi no Tsugai anime next season. It's by the author of Full Metal Alchemist. If you guys didn't know. So you at least know the story is gonna be pretty solid. Right? Yeah, Witch Hat Atelier I'm really looking forward to. Oh, Needy Girl Overdose anime. Oh, I'm also looking forward to the I don't know what the English title is. The seasons. The 春夏秋冬大校舎. That one. Oh. There's so many animes. Waku waku. I'm also looking forward to the Ghost in the Shell. Would you consider a remake? New anime remake coming up in the summer too. I heard they're having like a exhibition in Japan right now, right? Not really a remake, but something more similar to the originals, they say. Yeah. That'll be good. Waku waku. Yeah. Anyways, I know I got sidetracked a little bit at the end there, but I think I'll slowly wrap it up here for today. Let's see when next stream planned is. It is probably tomorrow. I'll let you guys know. I do have to go to the doctor, so I'll have to see when I get back. But yeah, thank you guys for coming to watch today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed Revision. You know, I know you guys have already been sharing what you're thinking about your impressions and stuff. So, you know, if you haven't, I would really love to hear about it. So yeah, thank you. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the morning, afternoon, evening. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye bye.